Tanya Jones is 19 and is a full-time student at the moment. Over the last couple years, she has been struggling with a condition known as CNS, or Closet Nerd Syndrome. Although difficult, today Tanya plans on sharing her life with the world. How long have you had CNS?
I've had CNS since elementary school. I kind of walked around with my Star Wars figurines in my backpack, and I just made sure no one saw them.
What did your parents think of that?
Well, they're very supportive of me. I mean, I think it hurt them to some degree, knowing that I was keeping such a big part of my life from them.
When you admit to being a nerd, that's one thing, but CNS is a condition where you feel compelled to hide that side of you. Why?
People are very quick to jump onto the teasing bandwagon, you know. They hear stuff like, I like Avatar or Stargate, say, and they're very quick to assume that I'm dressing up in costumes and running around conventions screaming, "Live long and prosper and may the force be with you."
And do you?
Well, yeah, but I mean, I'm wearing a mask, no one can know it's me.
How do you cope with CNS, particularly living two lives?
Oh, well, I kind of live like a Clark Kent and Superman sort of life. At work and at school, I'm Clark Kent, you know, I'm very normal. I am very careful not to say anything too nerdy or geeky, and at home I'm Superman.
That must have felt lonely at times.
Yeah, sometimes, but I just have to ask myself, WWTD.
WWTD?
What would the doctor do? You know, because sometimes he just, even if his companions all leave him, he's running off into space and he keeps traveling. Sometimes I feel like that's what he wants me to do.
Why have you decided to embrace your CNS?
Well, as a wise man once said, named must your fear be, before you banish it you can.
And who said that?
Yoda, the wisest of us all.
Will it be a big surprise for the people around you to discover that you're a nerd?
You know, I think it will be a big surprise for them. I think it'll be a big surprise for them to know that I can speak Elvish and Wookiee. I think it'll be a big surprise for them to know that I spend my Friday nights watching reruns of Firefly. And I think it'll be a big surprise for them to know that I've named my cat Scotty. You know, after Scott Montgomery. Beam me up, Scotty.
Are you afraid of what they'll think?
You know, there are too many people out there who are ready to judge nerds. But some people just really can't believe it's not butter.
A lot of people out there suffering from CNS. What would you tell them?
I would tell them that there's nothing to be ashamed of. That they can be a nerd. That there's nothing wrong with knowing what a chameleon filter or a warp drive is. You know, that it's okay to want to correct people when they say that Gollum and Smeagol are two different people. They're not. They're one person. Today, I'm Tanya Jones. And tomorrow, I'm Tanya Jones the Nerd. It's been a long journey, and it hasn't always been easy. But here I am.